Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value. Ideally we want the 2, maybe 3, that we still need to fill the book. We need Commonwealth Games England, the scarcest of the 2 we still need to find, that we know messages for. Mary Rose is the second one, which again is eluding us somehow. Both the scarce coins though, so it's understandably why we're stuck on those. We've got everything else up to and including Great Fire of London, and there's also 2021's Britannia, which supposedly went into circulation, but I've still yet to see any found. So they're all probably sat at the Royal Mint's long store and will be melted down before they ever get out of the mint, so who knows. It'd be nice to find one. Right then, let's get into this bag, see what we find. Okay then, first bag I'll show you what we're looking for. If I can get my fingers to work, that is. Cross me on the elbow as well. Oh, good start, good start. So that's technologies. We don't want technologies definitive design prior to 2015. No years minted low enough that I think they're worth keeping. And that unfortunately is a case of the diddlies on the first bag. So we'll carry on. Can't show you a commemorative that we want to find yet, but I have faith we will find one in this bag. There we go, we have got something. I got worried for a moment there. This is the abolition of the slave trade. It's an interesting coin because if you look closely, you can see there is a textured finish on the inner part of this coin. There is one variety of this with a smooth finish and initials to the bottom right of the 7. If you find that, that's come from a set that was not intended to go out into circulation. So it's an NIFC. Something that all coin collectors would love to find, myself included, because I am yet to find an NIFC for 2022, and obviously I won last year's CoinTuber NIFC competition because of manipulations to rules, gerrymandering and whatnot. This is Britannia. Britannia became the definitive design, so the non-commemorative, the standard design, after 2015. Now 2015 there weren't many minted, 650,000. 2016 there was more, but it's still a desirable year, and the only other year that we know is circulating or potentially going to circulate is 2021. This one is a 2016, so more common of the 2 that we know mintages for, but still over face value and therefore worthy of being kept. But if anyone else has found a 2021 Britannia in your change, I'd love to see a picture of it, because again, I don't think I've seen anyone posting pictures. Now, you have to bear in mind I record a fair few weeks in advance, so by the time this video goes out they may be more common. Now, this could be it. I don't think so because it's not the nicest of quality, so I'm going to guess 2016 again. There we go, what a guess. 2 Britannias. Always welcome. And then my favourite circulating £2 coin, Florence Nightingale. My favourite £2 coin, arguably my favourite coin of all, is a £2 coin. It's the Frankenstein £2 coin, which sadly did not circulate, but we will get a reissue of it for 2022's 25th anniversary of the £2 coin, much like with the 50 pences in 2019. After 50 years of the 50 pence, a whole bunch of older designs were reminted, restruck for that collector's set. So I've made the right pigs here there, haven't I? And this side. I know we are in. Right, well, that bag was idiot proof naturally, but we did manage just about get it in. That's fine. Another abolition of the slave trade. Again, texture finish, no smooth inner metal on that coin, sadly. That's fine. Let's see what we get from this one. Frustratingly, as of recording this, I think my FA Cup £2 coin has arrived. However, nobody was in. So I have to go and collect it. And where I've moved to, the depot's opening hours are a little bit restrictive, so I'm looking forward to getting down and finding out whether that was the coin I think it is or not. This is the Army Centenary, World War One. Very nice condition, but very common. Because I think in addition to my FA Cup £2 coin purchase, well, it could be my Dame Vera Lynn actually, now I think about it. One of the 2, and with one of the 2 I purchased the, what's it called? The Tooth Fairy 50 pence variety. That's the Active Union, another very common coin. Because the Tooth Fairy is one we need to start looking out for in our 50 pences as well for 2022. We'll come back to that momentarily, but this is the first Shakespeare we've had today. It is Shakespeare's Tragedies. It is the first Shakespeare, yeah. Now, the wrong age inscription was put on a couple of these Shakespeare tragedies. It should say, what a piece of work is a man. But for king and country, the edge inscription on this one here, Army Centenary, made its way onto the edge of a number of Shakespeare tragedies. We don't know how many, but let's see. I think I saw the word peace, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the correct edge inscription. It's still a coin that's over face value, so we won't grumble too much about finding that. I do like my Shakespeares, although they are the coins that will bankrupt me given the number of them that I have got in my wider collection. But I paid £2 for each of them. They'll always be worth £2, so I can always pay them back into the bank if I wish. Active Union again there. But as I was saying, Tooth Fairy 50p. So this year, the idea was they minted a 50p coin. That after the E in pence on the shield design, they put a little star, which separates it from a standard shield for 2022. Another Army Centenary, and the idea was you put it under the child's pillow, and they get to keep that commemorative coin to remember having lost their tooth. Now, is that what's going to happen? Now, if I was a child and I was given a 50p for having lost my teeth, because you lose your teeth at a very young age, don't you? You have no concept, I would argue, for the majority of children this age. However, there will obviously be outliers that will understand or collect coins. I'm sure a lot of those children are going to spend their 50p's. So be definitely one to keep an eye out for. However, quite how many have been bought by parents to put under their children's? How many have been bought by parents to put under their children's pillow remains to be seen, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if the vast majority have just been bought by coin collectors like myself to add to our collections, not wanting to miss one out. We've got ourselves another Shakespeare's Tragedies. Come on, be for king and country. No. What a piece of work is a man. I have found one edge inscription error Shakespeare Tragedies, sadly just the one, but who knows, in the future we may get lucky and find even more, which would be the dream. But it just goes to show how scarce they are. Active Union again, because now I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I search through a fair few coins on the annual basis. I have found my fair share of Shakespeare's Tragedies, and I am averaging 1 in all of them for my Shakespeare Tragedies edge inscription errors. But we've just got to keep on looking, haven't we? The only way, as I keep saying, you guarantee you'll never find something is if you stop looking. There's the DNA double helix. It's a fairly common coin, but it's a very pretty coin. I do like that one, so still goes in the top row though. And then we have VE Day Anniversary. Now, we do have accounts for Florence Nightingale, actually. I forgot to mention it. We have counters tracking some of the common coins, a few of the uncommon ones as well, just out of interest to see how many we how many we find during filling a single book. But obviously those counters will keep going, and when we start a new book, I will have a play around and substitute in some new counters, replacing some older ones. Naturally, I think we'll probably keep VE Day Anniversary because it's the most numerous. We'll keep Navy Centenary because I like navies, and Commonwealth Games because, again, Commonwealth Games are fun to track, so the others will flip out for other ones. Brunel's Portraits, there we go. Another one we've got cancelled. Oh, I didn't spot that. Very nice. I tell you what, since I've moved, I found a lot more London Undergrounds. It could just be a coincidence, but who knows. London Underground's Roundel, very nice coin. One of two coins, the Roundel and the Train, both over face value, both very nice finds to get. We don't see too often, or at least previously we didn't see too often. Now I've moved, we're finding a bit of a glut of them, which is always very much welcome. Let's see what we haven't done. We haven't done an edge hunt. We will do an edge hunt for the next bag. Glad we didn't do it on that bag, because that was sadly a case of the diddlies. Right then, so on the edge of £2 coins are the last coins in circulation with edge inscriptions. Standing on the Shoulders of a Giant, which is an Isaac Newton quote, appears on the Technologies. I think we've just got a whole bunch of Standing on the Shoulders of a Giant, so I think we found diddly in this bag. Yeah. Nothing in that bag, sadly. Right, one more bag we'll do an edge inscription hunt, because we've got 4 more bags. We've got another bag to burn on an edge hunt. See, so it's either all or nothing with these edge hunts. Naffle. The edge hunt luck is not with us today, it would appear, sadly. Oh well. We've got a few more bags to get through. We've got some nice finds already. Can we crown it off? It's been so long since we added a new one to the book. That King James Bible, wasn't it, the last one we... sticky coin. King James Bible was the last one we managed to add to the book, so... there is a little bit of a kick. I'm sure many of you will agree with me. Finding a new one for the book. Filling that gap. Ah, there we go. Shakespeare's Histories. We've found something at least. Should say the Hollow Crown, which this one does, so that can go down the bottom row. We'll pop it next to the other Shakespeare's, keep them together. They're in the same set, so they're friends. Another VE Day anniversary. Another one to add on to the counters. Ah, my goodness, this is the bag we should have done an edge hunt on. We've got ourselves another Britannia. Will it be our 3rd 2016 Britannia? It is. Well, there we go. Ratcheting up the Britannias. Don't complain about that. Sadly, nothing more to be had from that bag. Well then, we have rocketed our way through and we find ourselves on the last bag of the hunt. Now, for those of you that watch this from the video, you might be interested to know that I have a Discord server. You can click the link in the description to come and join that if you're not on Discord. You can also catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, there's the PO Box, and I'm over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel. That's my day job now, managing and creating content over there, so please do go over and subscribe to that. Now I'm going to check the coins off to the side for their rotation errors, the commemoratives for rotations and edge inscription errors too. But there we go, sadly no rotations or edge inscriptions errors to be had in that haul, but we've got some nice ones. In terms of our star finds, I would pick one of those 3, but let me know down in the comments what you would pick. I've been leaning towards the London Underground roundel personally, but it's always nice to know what everyone else is liking. For those of you that watched this far, I've already done that bit, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.